Hey everyone, it's Tamara, and I have to do a sign for the farmer's market for my booth tomorrow. So I thought maybe we'd just do a little impromptu video. And I'm going to make a sign that says fresh eggs for sale. And I'm going to actually use 5 different transfers for doing this. So I just picked up this cute little, board for $1.97 at the local store. And I just thought that we could pop on and do a video for it. I would be chalking anyways, so why not share it with you guys? So I am going to start with, I think I'm gonna put the price down here in the corner. I know I'm gonna put Farm Fresh at the top. So I guess I could actually start with that one. So I just need to get out some Clorox wipes and I cleared off my counter space because these are kind of big transfers that I'm gonna be using. And let me put these out of the way. I'm going to use the Farmer's Market, the big chicken. I'm gonna use just the word at the bottom that says Farm Fresh. So let's see where I can put this stuff. Husband just messaged me, said he's on his way home from work. So I wanna get this video done before he gets here. So the way I'm gonna do this, because I'm not gonna use the whole transfer and I really don't wanna have to lift it off and wash the whole thing and put it back on. I'm just gonna peel up. I'm hoping you can see this. Let me just double check on my phone real quick to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, you can. I'm going to just lift up the transfer from its backing sheet like this. And I'm just gonna insert my chalkboard like that. And then I'm gonna bring it down and center it the best that I can. I think that's good because the edge of my board is there. That looks pretty centered. So I'm just gonna push down right where I need it. And that's why I got the Clorox wipes, because what I'm gonna do as soon as I get done chalking is I'm just gonna clean them with the wipes instead of actually washing it in the sink. So we just have to figure out what color we wanna use. I think I'm gonna do my eggs in a teal because I love teal colored eggs, even though I'm not selling teal colored eggs. But I'm definitely gonna do the wording. I think I'm gonna do white and gray. So let me pull out the gray. I got this cute little stand today. I haven't been out in 3 weeks, and Zoe was spayed today, so I had to drop her off at the vet at 8 o'clock this morning. So I ran to town because 3 weeks I hadn't had my nails done. I stepped outside the box. Look at that teal color, it's amazing. Never in my life have I had teal nails. It'll take a little while to get used to, but I love the color. So I got my nails done, and then I had a coupon, or those like, I guess it's a coupon. When you spend so much money at TJ Maxx, you get these little $10 certificates. I had a few certificates, so I got this really cute storage bin, and it's perfect because you can do red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then your neutral colors in that bin. So that's my personal stash that I use that for. So let's see, I think I'm gonna do, okay, I have to figure it out. I'm gonna do the eggs in teal, so let's pull out a teal. I'm gonna use this new color. It's actually called Cool Breeze. So we'll use Cool Breeze, white, elephant gray, and you always wanna do odd, so that's good. We have our odd colors there. I just have to figure out how I want to do it. I think I'm gonna do the Farm Fresh in the gray. So we'll just get our paste opened up and get this stirred. Remember, you wanna stir your paste before you get ready to use it. Get it to that yogurt consistency, and then you're ready to go with it. So this one is pretty much done. You just grab a squeegee, and I'm just gonna put that right on there like that. And I'm gonna work from left to right. Remember, I like to go in like, oops, I got on the P. All right. See, I can't talk and chalk at the same time, but that's good because we all know the versatility of these products. is if you make a boo-boo, guess what happens? It washes right off. So we just scraped off that excess and put it right back in our jar. And I'm gonna leave this kind of to the side. I'm probably gonna use it again. All right, so then we're ready to pull this off, and I do have a wet paper towel. So I'm gonna lift this up like so. Farm Fresh. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe off the part that I did not need, which is right there where I got that little pea from the produce. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside while it's drying, and I am going to just set this down like that. And this is called a quick wash, okay? So, hey Denise, how are you? Got your order and may make the garden one this weekend. I hope you do, Denise, and I want you to send me a picture of it. I love that garden transfer. Hey Denise, how are you? Okay, so this is just a quick wash, and because I'm not gonna take it off of the backing, because it is such a large transfer. This is I believe it's an E size. So I'm just gonna use my Clorox wipes. And I'm just gonna go right over where I put the paste in, and you can see it's come clean. And then I'm just gonna lift up like so. And I'm gonna take my paper towel and clean off that backing. And then I'm just gonna do the back side of my transfer. And then what I'm gonna do, I just wipe it down pretty good with a paper towel real quick to make sure there's no moisture. And then I'm ready to just kind of like, I don't put it right back on the backing because I want it to dry. So I'm gonna just lay it down like that for now and put it aside, because what I'll do is I'll take it in a few minutes once I'm done doing my video, and I'll put it on some fabric so that it can dry completely. So I have the Farm Fresh done at the top here. So that teaches you how you can use one of these large transfers or just bits and pieces of it, and you don't have to take it completely off of the backing. Okay, so now we're gonna use, this is the new transfer. I love this one, this pumpkin pie. I can't wait to do this, but I don't wanna do it tonight. It's gonna be next week, but I do want the eggs. I want the eggs out of here. So I'm going to cut this apart. They come packed up like this on this nice big sheet. And what they've done, I cannot believe they did this, because this is like so awesome. Because these big transfers, they kind of like intimidated me at the beginning, because you really have to work fast with them. Otherwise, you know, your paste would dry, or you know, anything could happen. But look what they've done. This is so awesome. Let me get this out of the way so that it doesn't get ruined. So you see these white lines on here? They have divided the transfer up into 3 pieces for these larger transfers, which is so awesome, because now when you put it on, you can do your pumpkin and your pie, you can pull that part off, you can do the next steps and pull that, and then so on and so on. So you're not having to try to do this whole entire transfer all at one time. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this, and then I'm gonna fuzz it really quick. And I'm only gonna fuzz the section there with the eggs. Again, I'm gonna do a quick wash. I am not gonna take this whole thing apart. Oh, let me get this cut. So I am going to, I'm on YouTube now. Ooh, my goodness, the whole great big wide world. So you can check me out on YouTube. It's under Tamara Pope. And this video will be posted on there this afternoon. Hopefully I can get it uploaded and put on there without having to bug my friend Jessica. She really helped me out yesterday to get my first video on there. And we'll see how much I retained, because I'm not a techie person. So we'll see if I can retain that information and get this video uploaded on YouTube later. Okay, so I want to use just the eggs. So, Farm Fresh, let me see if this is dry. Yeah, it's about dry. Farm Fresh eggs. But I think I'm going to put a chicken on here too. So, I'm going to put a chicken. I love chickens. I have 26 chickens. They're so stinking fun to watch. I'm just trying to figure out which chicken I want to use. Looks like this one looks good to me. All right, so I'm gonna put a chicken right about here. Okay, and I'm gonna use my backing as a mat. You've seen me do this a million times. Okay, so that's down. You just wanna make sure you get out your air bubbles. And if the eggs are gonna be blue, I think the chicken needs to be white. So we get our white together. And I'm just gonna put that on there to try to get rid of it. Okay. So we put our little chicken. And you just want to scrape off as you go and get that excess put right back into your container. And make sure you get out your lines. Miss Heavy-handed that I am. All right. So our chicken is done. Which, he's so cute. All right, and we're just gonna rinse this immediately. Just a little quick wash. I'll come back after the video and wash it really good and clean it off with the Clorox wipes. But for now, we just do our quick wash or rinse. Okay, so we have our chicken there. Hey Sheila, how are you? Okay, so, and then I know I want to put $4 a dozen. So that's going to be down here in the corner. So we're just getting this to dry. I didn't bring out my hair dryer. So while we're waiting, we will go ahead and fuzz this part of the transfer. And I'm just going to peel it back from left to right, like so. And I'm just going to put it down on my fabric. And I'm going to keep that backing right on the rest of the stuff. So you can see I'm putting it down on the fabric. And then I'm just going to lift and put it down and lift and put it back down. So this is called fuzzing. You can use a dish towel. You can use any kind of material you like. I personally, I don't like using dish towels, but it's preference. I like to get a nice lint-free piece of material that I picked up at a local fabric store, and it does the same thing. It fuzzes it, but it's not gonna leave all those little fuzzy big pieces like if you use a dish towel. So that's why I like using this. It does the same exact thing, but I don't have to worry about those big chunks and then having to try to wash it off. Let me just grab the hairdryer. Hey, Andrea. So this transfer is the pumpkin pie. So we've used the Farmer's Market transfer. We've used Wicked Chicken. And now we're going to use the pumpkin pie. You just heat set this. This is with on cool, remember? So I sell signs at the farmer's market, so I'm hoping that people get the idea that this isn't a sign that I'm selling, that I'm actually selling eggs, because I'm going to be doing Couture signs that I prepare during my videos, fresh eggs, and cheesecakes. So I didn't have time to get the stuff for the cheesecakes this week, but we will be doing cheesecakes starting next week, because as my husband says, I make a mean cheesecake. All right. So this one is ready to go. And I'm going to use the word eggs and the picture of the eggs on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to slide my cloth over, because this transfer is so big. I don't want it to stick anywhere else. So we'll just slide this over so you can kind of see. And again, I'm just going to lift up and I'm going to position this chalkboard on here, and we're gonna raise it a little, and I want to get these eggs right about Okay, so I'm gonna push down. I'm gonna get, oops, let me get a piece of that backing. I left it laying somewhere. Hang on. So I'm gonna use this as a mat. I always do that, okay? I don't want to pull up any area that I've already chopped. So, okay, so I'm gonna put this here, like so. I'm gonna get out these air bubbles. All right, so I'm only pushing down right where I'm gonna chalk, but I have an air bubble, hang on. See if I can squeeze that out of there. Oh, I put some water in there, isn't that great? All right. I had just washed my squeegees, so I've got water on here. So we have to get the water off, otherwise it's not gonna work. All right. All right. So let's get this back down. So this is the easiest way I can teach you all how to, you know, use just parts of your transfers at a time, so you don't have to like bring out this whole great big thing. Okay, so we're gonna do the eggs in the new color called Cool Breeze. And let me make sure the squeegee's dry this time. Just make sure I get out my air bubbles. So I'm gonna do the little dots, these little dots in gray. And we're gonna grab our little multi-tool, the new multi-tool, which is awesome. So we're just gonna come in here like so, which I probably should have waited because I haven't opened this blue up yet. I don't want my dots to dry, but they're probably gonna dry on me because I did not open this. Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump in here with my squeegee, and I'm gonna get my eggs done in this cute Cool Breeze color. I love it. I love it when you get new stuff. Love new products. Okay. Okay. So our eggs are done. We're just gonna come right over, actually with my multi-tool, real quick, and just kind of like scrape out those little lines that I have. And then I'm gonna do the eggs in white. So again, with my multi-tool, I'm just gonna do the word eggs. Like so. Scraping off the excess, getting rid of your lines, and then we're good to go. Okay, so then you're ready to pull your transfer off. Again, either left to right or top to bottom is the best way to do it. Okay. So, again, I'm just gonna lay this back down on my backing, okay, and do a quick wash with my Clorox wipe. I'm just going to clean this area really well. Get another one. Let's see here. I always reuse these things because typically, I mean, they're not gonna get dirty. So you just have to go over like so, okay? And then you go over the top, wipe it down, peel it back. Okay, and you're gonna let that dry like normal, sticky side up. So I've cleaned the whole entire transfer so that I used. So that's all you have to do if you're gonna use like a larger part. Now my dots didn't come out that well because, like I said, the gray dried. So I'm just gonna wipe these off because I'm not quite liking it. But that's what's so wonderful about this product is that if something's not, you know, perfect, you just wipe it off and you can do it again. So I have another transfer. that I'm gonna pull out. Just give me 2 seconds, let me find it real quick. And it actually has dots on it as well. And that one is, it's retired, but it's still a good one. So let me just pull it out here. And this is what I store my product in. I just grabbed a art portfolio from my local craft store, and that's what I keep everything in. It's perfect. It has these little compartments, and you just slide it in. So I'm gonna put these dots on the bottom. So that's how I keep my storage of my transfers. Super easy, and it's quick because it's just like a book, and you can just flip it open, and anytime you need something, you can just flip through. I keep them done in, different themes. So I store them in different themes. I have like all my spring together, all my Halloween together, all of my alphabet fonts together. So there's really no rhyme or reason, but the great thing is all these transfers, they get cut down and they fit into something so small. You don't need, all this storage space taking up an entire room or a house or two. So been there, done that one. Okay, so that's good. So now we're ready to do the $sign. So I'm gonna put that actually kind of up here, trying to make the thing kind of like, you always wanna make things flow from left to right. So you have your centerpiece and then you wanna go from left to right. So I'm just gonna put $4 here, and I'm gonna do that in the gray, okay? And I've never used this $sign, so we're gonna fuzz it, and we've never used the 4, so we'll need to fuzz it as well. All right, so that's there fuzzing. I just need to wipe this a little better. You can still see some residue before I put this on. I don't know if I'm making it better or worse. I had paste on my towel. Okay. So we're gonna do $4. Let's put the $sign here. And I'm just going to, not pushing my edges, only pushing right where I'm going to chalk. All right. And just from top to bottom, 1 or 2 strokes, and you're done. It's that easy. Okay, and then the 4, get that fuzzed a time or 2. I'm actually gonna heat set it with the dryer, so I get it kind of close to that $sign. Okay, so $4. Let's get this we're gonna use a mask again. All you have to do is just put this right on the side of your transfer, like so that when it lays over this $sign, it's not going to stick to where I just pasted. But I can't see because I did that. So I'm gonna put this first. 4. And then I'll come back real quick. Always remember to use the right side of your backing, which is the shiny side, to the back of your transfer. Okay, so we have our 4. And we'll do it in gray. Oops, I have an air bubble. Hang on. We can fix it. It's all good. There. I was getting in a hurry, trying to talk and chalk at the same time. Okay. So there's our 4. I'm just going to rinse these real quick. Remember to use warm or hot water. Okay, so farm fresh eggs, $4. Now I want to do these dots. I really think the dots are going to add a little bit more to the bottom. But again, I'm not going to use the whole transfer. I'm just going to use, I'm going to say 3/4 of it. Okay, kind of like that. And I'm going to slide this down underneath like that. I mean, you guys don't have to do this. I just personally like to do it because I'm going to protect what I already worked on. I really don't like having to do doing something and then because I was doing a live video, you really should like let sections dry before you start working around them. And since I'm doing a live video, I can't take that time. So I use the back of these as a technique to teach you guys how to mask so that you can see that you don't have to sit there and let it wait, you know, and dry for like 10 minutes or so. You can keep working without having to do that. All right, I'm gonna use my multi-tool again, which you just have to, in between using different colors, just a wet paper towel is all you need to just wipe it off. And then we're ready to go. And we're gonna do this in the white and just one good stroke all the way across. And then just one more to scrape off any excess. And then you just wipe that off. And then we're gonna lift this. And put that aside. We'll wash this real quick. And then I just have a couple little spots right here. We're just gonna wash it off. And remember to put the lids right on back on the top of your paste when you're done using it to prevent them from drying. And we'll flip this around. Hopefully I can get real little with this paper towel. There we go. And so this is my sign. I really want to do another chicken. Okay, I know, I'm crazy, but that's okay. I want to do just a chicken head. And I'm gonna try something live. Ooh, never done it live. I've done it other times. Hang on. Hopefully it turns out. Okay, I've done this before. I've never done it live, but we're gonna try it really quick. I'm gonna flip my transfer over. Do I have another chicken here, or is it all cows? Okay. If it doesn't work, I will wipe it off. But we're gonna, you know, you only live once. Go big or go home. That's all I gotta say. So, I am going to put this over where I just chopped. I just want to make sure it's dry. Let's use this one. All right. And I just kind of want to put a little chicken head. There was too much negative space. I've always talked about negative space. When you want to plan something out, this right here is too much negative for me. So I'm just going to put a little chicken head like this. Okay. Now I'm using the back side. I'm using the opposite side of the transfer. And I have done this before, so I just don't know if it's gonna work. Let me see if I can flip this kind of like so. Kind of hold this down when I'm doing it. And see if I can get this done in white. Because of course, you know, I can't be simple about anything, and I don't know if I have another chicken. Actually, you know what, I do have a chicken. Hang on. Let's just make it simpler. Let's not try to go all crazy on the video and on YouTube tonight. We'll do that another day, going crazy. All right, so in here, I know I have another chicken. And he is back here where I keep all my farm stuff. He's actually a rooster, but I don't want him. I want a chicken that faces the other way. So I have this little itty bitty tiny little baby chicken. Let's do him. All right. He's actually a rooster too, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put this little tiny part, not the whole thing. I'm just gonna do like so, I think. We'll see. I may not like it in white. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, just looking at it right now. But you know what, if you don't like it, you take it right off. It's that simple. Yeah, I don't like them. Okay, we'll take them off. See what happens when I try to improvise? Never fails. But that's the good thing. If you don't like it, we just take it off. But it's okay. The negative space, I'll deal with it. It's all good. I might actually do something where it says dozen right there. So that's cute. Anyways, so thanks for joining me, and thank you for tolerating my indecisiveness yet again this evening. But that's my sign for the farmer's market tomorrow. And I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. And we will see you for our regular time. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Carrie. Next Tuesday for our regular videos, our Tuesdays and Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. We'll talk to you then. All right. Bye. Okay, the finish button doesn't want to work. Hang on.